All right, I think we are live. I want to get straight to it, but guys, help me get to 500 subscribers, please, before I continue this watch. I'm gonna open this on live once I get to 500. What the fuck is it? Right here. Help me. Help me. Help. 500. What? No. What the fuck? Absolutely not. I'll open that shit up. That's no reason for it to be that expensive. Let's see Jimmy Dore fucking rip Danny apart here.
When I was on Tucker this last time, I brought up that Dan Bongino screamed about the Epstein files, told us never to stop, never to let up on it. And then when he got in a position of power, well, here's what, let me just play this for you. Don't ever stop talking phony Dan Bongino, who famously said, don't ever stop talking about the Epstein files.
Please do not let that story go. Keep your eye
this motherfucker.
That's what he said.
That's what he said.
Okay, well, I'm a friend of new Dan, not old Dan.
Hello, Kurt.
Okay, and so this is what I said on Tucker. In a position of power to do something about it, and now he changes its tune to say, I was there to do my job, which is to keep custody of the evidence. No, you weren't there to keep custody of the evidence. You were there to put in custody for the people who were in that evidence, you phony. Anyway, I get upset.
You have every reason to.
Bum.
Did you and Tucker fuck or something? Talk to it.
So here is what Dan Bongino. By the way, he's blocked me.
What?
So
you too. Oh,
no. So there's nothing lower than blocking someone and then continuing to tweet at them. That's
covering up the Epstein files for Israel. I would say.
Oh, you're right. That's lower. You're right. But what I'm talking about as far as Twitter etiquette.
Yeah.
That's right. We used to call that a Grimm job because Ryan Grimm did that to me for a while, but now he's unblocked me.
Oh, so it's a Bongino.
Now it's called a Bongina.
I think it's going to call it a Bongina.
Oh, no.
We got to switch it. But there's so many. I got so many tweets out there. # Grimm job. I hate. But anyway.
Well, I'm blocked, so please convey my best wishes, people out there, to him.
So here is what Dan Bongino. Or do you say Vongina? Some people say that. Jimmy Dore has been trying to find evidence of his male genitalia.
What?
Since his early child. This guy. I'm pretty sure he's a closet case. Because that's the way closet cases talk.
Oh, I think he's worse than that. In fact, my shout out to Tesmos,
welcome in, everybody.
Mosis, who just had a video of a former MK Monarch victim who had all kinds of wild accusations about old Bongino. And I believe all of them, because who would cover up the Epstein files unless they were in on it?
So, like, I've been trying to find evidence of male genitalia since... You mean, like, my own genitalia?
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
That's terribly written and confusing bit about genitalia, Dan. Not that it's important, but I did end up finding some evidence of it in your mother's mouth.
Yeah. Me as well, Dan. You shaved ape. What a punk he is. What a worthless punk Dan Bongino is.
He's a bitch.
Let me get through this tweet of his. He's having a hard time because, and by the way, no shade at gay people.
Yeah, no shade at Nick Fuentes. We have enough problems.
I came out and admitted my crush on what was that guy's name?
Jude Law.
Jude Law.
Transferred
I've
to
heard
Ryan
a lot
Gosling.
of people have a crush on him.
20 years ago, I admitted to having sexual feelings for Jude Law. I got no problem with that.
When he
what
was
happened?
wearing
Did
pancake
you ever
hats.
respond, or is he a dirty tease?
He's a dirty tease. I did meet him in person. You know, I met him in person.
And they keep leading you on.
My friend Mike Siegel, who I think is still my friend, I don't know. He was doing a Access Hollywood show or something like that, and he called. I was doing the marijuana logs in New York, and he said, "Hey, I'm interviewing Jude Law. I know you like him. You want to come meet him?" So I did. I went back. We took a picture and everything. I got a little excited, and so anyway, so yeah, I mean. Just have the guts to admit it, Dan. Anyway, he says Jimmy Dore's been trying to find evidence of his male genitalia. since his early childhood. He's having a hard time because he's missing a chromosome. His missing chromosome has him starting 10 meters behind the finish line. I don't think he knows.
Such a slam.
He does not. He does not. He's completely unaware.
It's an extra chrome. It's not a... Anyway, Jimmy's mama has been caught telling friends she has no kids. My mama, by the way, is dead. I hope you're happy.
In heaven, in Israel loving heaven.
She's in Israel loving. And by the way, she's able to go. My mama has 12 kids. So,
wow.
Yeah.
Bongino looks like you know how they have to do a C-section because English bulldog heads will tear the mother apart. He's got a big block monkey-like head, is what I'm trying to say.
He does have a kind of an ape head. It's a shame. I pity him. Really, this is. I don't. He pities me because my mama. So this tells me a lot about Dan. Dan obviously didn't get the attention and affection from his mama as a kid, which is why that's the first thing he goes to. And he's obsessed with male genitalia, which is so. Those are the two things you know about Dan just from this one tweet. If you study Jung, psychological projection, I pity him. It's time for an intervention. Maybe if Tucker and Buckley stop jerking off Putin, so now he's going back and he's.
Oh my God!
So now he's doing RussiaGate stuff.
Great job, Dan. Wasn't he anti-RussiaGate? Am I remembering poorly?
I'm pretty sure he was. I know Kash Patel was. Kash Patel, that was some of the good work he did when he was exposing the BS RussiaGate thing, as we did at this show. We were the first ones to do it, by the way. Pat on the back to myself. Yeah. The reason I tell you that is because if I don't, nobody else will. Stop jerking off Putin. And the Islamo Nazis, they could provide some help. Just a thought. Hope you're having a great weekend.
Islamo Nazis? What was that? I've heard of Ashkenazis.
So, I just does he? I'm a comedian. Does he really think that schoolyard bully swipes are going to hurt my feelings or make him look good? I mean, maybe it will make him. Maybe not as good as the kung fu inside of an airliner bathroom technique, but he's going to try. Remember, he does that kung fu
this phone call is hilarious.
He's tough. The guy's tough.
So he's got another one. This was an earlier one. Eunuch Jimmy Dore's.
Whoa!
Oh, what a slam!
You got him. Why is he talking about your balls so much? This Shabos Goy here.
Eunuch Jimmy Dore's pathological obsession with me. You mean with the deputy director of the FBI when he covered up and lied about the pedo scandal he was supposed to uncover?
Move on, Jimmy.
Yeah, I'm obsessed with the deputy director of the FBI lying and covering up the biggest pedo scandal in history. Yeah, but you're the one who said don't let up on this, so I'm not.
See you in Valhalla, sweetie.
See you in Valhalla.
Yeah.
To me is beyond strange at this point. So again, this is psychological. The thing that's strange is your obsession with my genitalia and your bafflement at people caring about the Epstein files and you lying about it.
After you said never let it go, and I made this beautiful Epstein backdrop that looks like Seinfeld.
I thought I said Einstein, bro.
Kurt.
It is? Here, wait. Is it better now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, on my screen it looks backwards.
Now it's good. Okay.
I'm retarded.
Okay.
His daily crash outs with his lover, Tucker, are reaching Netflix special crazy.
Daily?
First of all, Dan, me and Tucker's sex life is none of your business.
That's a fact.
We're consenting adults, unlike the scumbag Zio pedo cannibals that you run cover for.
No one cares if Jimmy's adult consensual relationship with Tucker Carlson goes on. I'm a little more concerned about the Israel human trafficking operation, Dan. You shaved ape.
Let's go back. His lover Tucker are reaching Netflix special crazy. I don't know what that means. Can someone close to him call his mama? Again, genitalia and mama. So we know two things about Dan.
He's Italian for sure.
Dan did not get the attention from his mama that he wanted, and it's a he has some trauma from it.
From his mama.
And he's most likely a closet case. Which again, no.
I would say it's a good bet. It's not, I wouldn't even make. It's not a matter of being gay. You have to understand it's about power, Jimmy.
It's about
if you
power.
really want the ultimate power, you're going to have to get a little acey-deucey to climb the ranks, which I'm sure Bongino has done. I have no doubts of that.
Okay, so let me finish this. Can someone close to him call his mama? She's dead.
In heaven.
Stop. Quit assaulting a widower.
She supported Israel, right? So she's in heaven. So we just send a prayer.
My mom certainly did support Israel. And have her bring him some chicken soup or something.
What will that do?
I don't.
Dan Bongino, I wish I wasn't blocked so I could read his tweets more. They're very interesting. You have to really pick them apart and understand what the hell he's talking about.
Well, I can see his tweets. I just can't respond to them. That's the new thing they do on Twitter
The mark
now?
of a real... That's how you know he's not just like stupid. Like he knows what he's doing. So he's got to give this appearance that he cares about any of this. You're blocked because he doesn't want to have any engagement with you. He just wants to show that he's doing his part, throwing out insults at you.
He's so obsessed with male genitalia that it makes you wonder what kind of magazines he has under his bed. And do they involve bodybuilders in Roman gladiator outfits?
I think we know it does.
Like that scene from the movie Airplane? I think so.
Yeah, you ever been in Turkish prison, Dan?
Have you?
Are you saving up to go?
So some people, a friend of the show, Owen Schroyer, he says this comes off like Kathy Griffin's selfie video.
Not even as classy as that.
It's Jack Young says, it's hard to believe how bad Bongino went off the rails. Pretty much everyone liked him and respected him before he crashed out of the FBI after 10 months. 10 months. Now he's competing for audience share with Mark Levin.
Oh, Mark Liberty Levin?
Wow.
So
yeah, I always thought he was scum. I always thought he was a phony.
I used to actually say good things about Dan Bongino before he became the FBI deputy director because he was right about Russiagate. I'm pretty sure he was right about Ukraine war even.
Bro, I was on Dan Bongino's side too.
I said nice things about him.
He said drop the files. I was like, yeah, drop the motherfucking files. What the fuck happened?
And now he's proving me wrong.
Wow, it's the same Trump play.
It's the Trump play.
These people are just like snakes, and he has no emotions about you either way, Jimmy. He's doing what he's directed to do.
I was
doesn't
duped.
feel
I got
real emotions that he's going to show to you either way because he's part of the thing, and he's covering it up. So he's just doing his part, the same as Larry.
If I could give him just one piece of advice in regards to his social media presence, it would be to remain absolutely silent. And, keep your hands off the keyboard for the foreseeable future. Maybe go back to making more fighting in a tight space educational videos for his close friends.
He's being paid to do this, so he can't stop. He's got to do his part.
Larry Loomer.
Yeah.
He's in. No.
Larry Loomer. I bet she longs for the
crazy.
day when you get kicked off Twitter for misgendering someone. But I think I'm
This
properly
legit
gendering.
crazy. She
That's
can't
the
even
thing.
own a
We'd
gun.
have to have another Brigitte Macron court case to see if
Now,
this...
the Larry Loomer evidence is not as strong as some people think it is, but I still enjoy it.
I enjoy it. So Larry says, she retweets Dan Bongino, and she says, trust me when I tell you Podcastistan is being investigated by the FBI and the DOJ.
Oh my.
They are too arrogant to realize it.
What?
I'm looking forward to the 5 a.m. raids and FARA charges headed towards the woke Reich. Hey, just spoil. I hate to ruin your good time, but
What did I say?
I already wake up
crazy.
at 5 a.m.
Yeah.
I can't.
I have
can't
to pee
sleep.
around that time every night.
I get up and pee at least 4 times a night now. I'm 60.
You're in the country of Spotify Arabia, where I live, Jimmy.
Okay. And then she says, these operatives will be exposed and held accountable. It's inevitable. By the way, I keep pushing back on this term woke right. So the woke right, they try to pretend it's the people who are true to what Trump ran on.
Say something.
Right.
No,
Stop being woke.
The woke right are the people like Dan Bongino and you who want to investigate people for free speech. That's
It
the
only
thing.
works on Ziotards, by the way. It doesn't work on anybody who had a real beef that they thought Trump was going to address. It won't work on them.
You said the woke left were the people who wanted to censor and deplatform people, and now you're the people who want to censor. So that's the woke right. So they I guess they wanted to get out and use that term before you could use it against them. Like gay people use queer or something?
Woke. Okay, so woke was always a dumb term. It started out as SJW, social justice warriors. That's what it was first. That was right after Occupy. And then when they were taking things off of whatever Black Twitter is, Me Too, all these things, they took that one woke from like Black drag queen Twitter, and then they marketed it. And now you could tell it was always Zionists using it the whole time to their whims. You could tell. And
so, hey, Larry, just for FYI, I have been hacked by Pegasus after I spoke at the UN Security Council on the anniversary of the Nord Stream pipeline bombing. And by the way, I got hacked again. Same thing after my Tucker appearance. Just to let you know.
Wait, just now?
Yeah.
With Pegasus?
I don't know if it was Pegasus this time, but it was another state actor. So my IT guy is former military intelligence, so he knows about this stuff. And he has lots of friends inside the military intelligence code breaker hacker stuff. And he said, yeah, this wasn't a person. Once again, Jimmy, this was a state actor. And he has the evidence to figure that out. I don't know how you figured that out, but he did. So I'm not too arrogant. And by the way, Larry, I'm not too arrogant to know that the corrupt FBI abuses its power. My whole show is kind of about that stuff, sir.
Now, I like how you had a lot of respect and dignity with your rebuttal just now. Unlike
thank you.
Larry and by the way, the defenders of a country that sprays a pheromone on prisoners so that they can be sexually assaulted by dogs, and they brag about it. One Israeli was calling his dog Django, by the way. I just saw that on Due Dissidence. So what a disgusting country, and what a couple of disgusting people to defend it.
I first of all, I appreciate him handing me a segment on Silver Platter. And I appreciate him. I'm relevant. When the former deputy director of the FBI takes time out to tweet schoolyard bully insults at me twice, I know I'm over the target, and it drives him crazy.
Well, he was using a really sharp wit there.
Yeah.
Missing chromosome. You are really smart, Dan.
Here's what I said. It's revealing that Dan Bongino is so obsessed with my genitalia since he was the one who told us to keep talking about Epstein, and then when he was in a position of power, got his balls clipped and had to cover for the pedos he was supposed to prosecute. He is a textbook case of psychological projection. And like a true coward, he continues to tweet about me from behind a block so I can't respond. Profile and courage. And it's interesting, he never engages in the substance, but thinks schoolyard taunts amount to an argument, but that's all he has because he's been exposed as a fraud and a cut to Israel. Me pointing out this on Tucker has really gotten under his skin, and so he continues to crash out over a comedian. This is the former deputy director of the FBI.
The former deputy director of the FBI.
We'll be right back with more of this story after a brief message from our sponsor.
Fucking loser.
If you're struggling with cravings, bloating, or stubborn weight gain, your gut health could be playing a bigger role than you think. A damaged microbiome can affect every set for naturally rich in over 900 probiotic strains. Now at 888-253-0418. So I want to play you a video. Gen X girl posted this, and it was when he was running for Congress. I think he's run for Congress now 3 times, and he's failed at least 3 times.
So he's a complete human construct with no sincere emotions of any kind, is what you're telling me.
So when he was running in 2016 in Florida, in a district he didn't live in, I guess
he's a construct.
You could do that, I guess. He made a claim that a newspaper reporter did a story on him, and he said that there was false propaganda in that story. But then a reporter said, "What?" And well, you'll listen. Listen to this.
This shit is wild. I don't hear some of it.
So this is Mark Caputo, who was at Politico. What was inaccurate about the story he said was propaganda, and he won't answer that question. So we'll listen for about 5 minutes, and you'll hear that he doesn't have an answer, and he falls back to calling him all kinds of names.
Hey, Dan, it's Mark Caputo. All right, so you won't answer me publicly. So what did she get her wrong in her story?
Well, Mark, I'll be honest with you. We could have cleared this up from minute one when I told you to call.
Okay, but you didn't give me your number. You gave me your number now. So now we're clearing this up. What did she get wrong in her story?
Her story, her initial tweet, which is what you asked me about.
I didn't ask you about her initial tweet. I asked you about the story it was connected to. What was the story? What was wrong with it?
Mark.
Yes.
You want an answer?
I want an answer to the question, and you're not answering the question.
You asked me what the Naples Daily News was being dishonest about in response to my propaganda tweet.
And your propaganda...
Don't rewrite what happened.
And your propaganda tweet was in relation to what she wrote today. Was it not? Was it connected to it?
Bro.
I'm not trying to be slick, Dan. Okay, so today's story, what was wrong in today's story? I said the story seemed pretty cut and dry or simple. What was wrong in it? Hold on, I'm trying to find it.
You want to know their track record of dishonesty of my campaign? Or you want to, because I can point out individual lines there too. You want me to send you screenshots of the emails we sent to them, giving them the donor information that Alex asked for? What did she write in the story today? We didn't reply. Really? You want screenshots of that?
Sure. I don't know why you didn't do that to me before, but...
Yeah, because Mark, here's what's happening, and how you're immune to this, I don't get. I mean, you can't be this naive. They tweeted out
Bro, answer the fucking question. What the fuck? This dude's retarded.
Saying he only has one individual donor because she's incapable of reading an FEC report. That is a wholly inaccurate story. 800. Now, we happen to have small donors, unlike Francis Green, who is a billionaire, who's got his own big donors. Our small donors donate small amounts, some, because they don't want people to know who they are. We know who they are.
So you're not giving the... Wait a minute, so you're not giving the Naples Daily News the names?
Wait. You need to time out and listen to what I'm telling you.
But you need to answer the question, Dan, and I don't think you're doing it. So for instance, here's what just so you know, just to clear this up, I said, hey, where's the propaganda here? It seems like a pretty straightforward story. I'm clearly referring to the story. And now you're saying I was referring to the tweet, and I wasn't.
Now, Mark, that's not the case. You asked me where these guys had gone wrong and what the propaganda was in response to Aaron.
I said, hold on. I said
about this one thing.
I said it. But I said a pretty straightforward story. Did I not?
I have to go back through the tweet.
Well, I'm reading it to you right now, so you got to trust me.
How did it start? Tell me how this started.
Hey, Dan Bongino, what's in your campaign receipts? Asks Eric Sarkisian, and he connects it to a story. So I read the story. I'm like, eh? And then you respond, hey, my campaign is full of passionate small donors who despise the Naples Daily News and the propagandists working there. And so I said, okay, where's the propaganda here? It seems like a pretty straightforward story.
Okay, you don't understand. The story is the pinnacle of a series of narratives the Naples Daily News put out.
Yeah, but
I already said this.
No, but Dan, listen, you're not making sense here, because I'm clearly referring to the story, and then you refuse to answer and start talking about some tweet, which had nothing to do with that question. Hold on, wait, if I can. You can't understand because you're not listening. So.
No, I assure you, I hear exactly, and I know what you're trying to do.
I'm trying to get you to answer a question which you refuse to do.
What's the question?
Where's the propaganda here? It seems like a pretty straightforward story. Hold on, you didn't even let me finish. You asked me the question. I know you're angry, Dan. I understand that.
No, Mark, I'm not angry.
Yes, you are. That's why you blocked me on Twitter. You're angry that I've just asked a simple question. Okay, well, that's fine. But again, I asked you a simple question about the propaganda here in this story, and I'm not getting you not answering the question. That's what I don't get. I don't get why you can't answer the question.
You're just going to keep talking because you're just nonstop. It's like verbal diarrhea. They call this a word salad in graduate school when you're studying psychopathology.
Okay, well,
slow down and listen, and maybe you'll get the answer.
No, do me a favor. Answer my question first, and then you can continue with your slurs and insults.
Where? Okay.
So where in the story is there propaganda? Let me ask the question. I'll handle the questions and you handle the answers, okay? Because that's what this is about. Why are you yelling, Dan? Don't get so angry. Oh, now you're swearing. Good Lord. So again, I'll handle the questions. And you handle the answers. Okay, you're still not answering the question. We've been on the phone now. Okay, are you gonna interrupt me?
Bro, it's a fucking man
Where's
child.
the propaganda here in this story? It seems pretty straightforward.
Again, for the 15th time, we do not have
Dude's retarded.
one
What the
donor in
fuck?
the district, and we have communicated this information to the Naples.
That's not in that story he's linking to. You're not answering my question about that story.
Mark, you're not interested in anything. You're a total bullshit artist with zero credibility.
You're really angry and you're swearing, Dan. You shouldn't get so angry. Why don't you just answer the question and be honest about things?
You don't like the answer
Because you're not answering my question. You're inventing a different question.
you don't see. Here's the problem. You're a hack.
The problem is you're screaming, you're swearing, and you're throwing around these terms. That's the problem.
And now that you've been called in your hackery, you're embarrassed.
No. No, you're embarrassed because you can't answer the question. You can't answer the question. So you just to clarify, in the story, you can't point to any propaganda or error.
We have communicated this information
Okay.
to the Naples Daily News, to which I just replied to. I have actual screenshots, and you're still...
Okay, tell me, hold on, let me look at my email while we're on the phone. Okay, you claim you just replied to me, but I don't have this email. So now, once again, you're telling me something that's just not checking out, Dan. You're not being straightforward with me. Now, I understand if you've got a problem with other stories.
I'm going to send you this email because
Okay.
your IQ level is not high enough.
Wow,
to comprehend what I'm telling you. So
I'm smart enough to know when someone can't answer the question and has to start throwing around terms and slurs and swearing and raising his voice. I understand that.
Listen, you can go fuck yourself.
Oh, Dad, you're so angry. Why are you so angry?
Oh, boy.
They actually, let me tell you something.
This dude is an embarrassment to me right
following
here.
has been developed, beating on people like you who tried bullshit like this with me.
You're really you're really.
Hey, comment down below. Let me know what you guys think.
Well, it sounds like I'm
Four of you
hurting you because
motherfuckers in here say
you're
something.
yelling and you're swearing at
Before
me,
everybody
Dan.
else that watches later.
Okay.
Comment down below.
Okay, so
You're a loser. You write for a loser paper. Nobody cares. You lie about me. You got caught.
what lie did I say about you?
And my audience is far bigger than yours. And frankly, I'm worried if I...
Listen,
my God.
we're all I'm very impressed. I'm very impressed that you have a big audience, and you need to brag about that.
Because both of us got paid in a prior life to do this. I don't anymore. Will be if I don't win.
Well, it
But
seems-
your audience is far smaller than mine.
It seems like you get paid. It seems like you get paid to campaign. Like you dropped $1,200 at Outback Steakhouse. Are you living off of your campaign donations?
Hey,
For
no
my
rules,
campaign.
just
No, I
right.
actually sold 2 New York Times best-selling books, unlike you.
Well, it looks like you're like a professional candidate. Like, so you ran and lost in Maryland. Then you went to go run another House seat. Did you lose in Maryland? How many times did you lose in Maryland?
Who's desperate to tell
How many times did you lose in Maryland? You're not going to answer that question either? Are you going to answer that question?
presidential campaign.
Are you going to answer that question?
Okay, so you see how this goes. He can't answer a question, a straightforward question.
That's a man
And
job.
so he results to calling people names, right? So here's how it wrapped up. Here's how this call wrapped up. It went on for 20 minutes, but here's how it wrapped up.
Fuck, I mean,
I don't give you the-
do you normally swear at people like this?
So he's trying to tell him, I don't give you consent to record this or release it, and I'll
the
sue you.
fuck?
Except the guy did get consent. Hang on.
Fuck, I mean,
I don't give you the-
do you normally swear at people like this just when they ask you simple questions?
Just so you
So
know,
let's-
I don't give you consent.
Okay,
Let me repeat that.
so let's-
I can sue your ass when you do that.
Okay, so you're threatening me again. I understand. You're still
You don't
acting out.
No, because you're an idiot. You don't understand.
All right,
God.
so
Ask someone to record them, you dope.
Somebody
But you're
hurt
not
this
smart
man when he
enough
was
because, again,
probably a
you have an
child or
IQ
something.
issue.
Somebody hurt this guy.
So please record that and publish it so I can sue you because I don't give you
no, I
consent.
told you I was recording in writing.
Oh, well, you please do. Nobody reads your stuff anyway. Why
All
would
right,
I be
good.
on the phone with you if I actually cared?
All right, good. So
What?
Seriously.
So-
What, you think you're going to hurt my campaign?
back to no, I don't think I'm going to hurt your campaign because it sounds like you're losing, Dan. It sounds like you're hurting your own campaign.
Oh.
Mark, my life doesn't revolve around politics.
That's why you've run for. That's why you've run for.
He says,
What-
my
what?
life he says, my life doesn't revolve around politics.
Bro.
This is his third congressional campaign.
Daniel, you're running for office. What do you mean your life doesn't revolve around it? By the way, this is the perfect Bongino
Yes.
back here.
3 offices in a row, Dan? It sounds like they do.
Like you, I have an actual life and a job. I'm not a loser like you.
Yeah, you are.
So why are you running for an office in a city you don't live in a county you don't live in district you don't live in, or you're not a registered voter in? You don't own property
Yeah,
there.
That's against the. Can you quote me that rule? Where you have to do that? Oh, you can't. Again, because you're not smart enough. I'm
Okay, so
sorry.
you don't
know the rules.
you don't actually
You're
have.
about politics, right?
You're not a registered
You're a
voter in the
political
district.
writer, right?
You're not a registered voter in the
Mark,
district.
You're right about politics.
Are
right?
you a
don't
registered
know-
voter in the district?
You don't know the rules. No.
You're not. You're not a registered voter in the district. So let's say you move down to Florida after losing
Bro.
2 campaigns in Maryland. You say you're going to stay in Maryland and fight. You tuck tail, run away to Florida. You go look to run in District 18. You see you're not going to be able to win
know what?
there.
Listen
You
to
try
me.
to run in District 19. You're
You have
losing
no
there.
idea why I'm
You're like a
smart.
professional
And that's why
political
you're a disgusting,
candidate who loses, Dan.
filthy piece of shit.
You just
Because
lose.
You have no idea why I moved to Florida.
Loser.
I know you moved here and you wanted to run for.
Hey, shut
You wanted
the
to run.
fuck up.
Oh, Dad, why are you yelling now?
Go fuck yourself.
Oh, Dad, is that like an offer or something? Is that an offer?
Motherfucker. Shut your mouth.
Wow.
Fucking coward.
Hey, Dad, do me a favor. I'll handle the questions and you handle the answers.
I'm not
Just
hey,
calm
fuck
down.
you.
Oh, Dan, you really sound like you need some help.
Motherfucker.
I think
Hey,
you need some help.
Fuck yourself.
Okay.
You hear
Whoa,
me?
you
Do you realize you sound like
Stop it. Get some help.
you need
You
medication?
don't know why. And let me tell you.
You sound like you need medication,
I have
Dan.
to wait till I shred
Do you
your
need
fucking
maybe
ass
you need
on
some
radio.
professional help?
You have no idea. Shut the fuck up. I'm
I
not
think you
telling
need professional help.
God damn.
I think you need
Go
professional
fuck
help.
yourself.
I
You
told you
don't know
this shit
why
is
I'm
good.
in Florida. Because I'm
I know you're in Florida running a race and that you're losing in it by your attitude because you're swearing and acting out.
Fuck you.
And I also know that you looked at running in another district and you knew you couldn't win there either.
You. Hey, listen to
So
me.
let's see,
Rick.
that's 3.
I'm going to expose you now.
If I can get
When
one
I
subscriber
tell
for every
everybody
fuck you,
the real reason I'm down
that'd be
here,
dope.
I'm going to expose your fucking ass even more.
All right, you're free to do that, and you can continue to threaten. You can continue to threaten me if you'd like.
You're a piece of shit. Because You're a lying scumbag, and it's people like you.
You haven't even
that-
established where I lied.
Oh.
We've already established in the record where you've lied,
Yeah,
and now you're acting out and you're
Shut
swearing.
up, piece of shit. You know what? Go fuck yourself.
All right.
Oh, boy.
You hung up on me.
So the Sopranos wouldn't let him in because he would mess up every deal that they were trying to broke. He'd go off on a made man and ruin everything. So this sounds like roid rage to me. He couldn't. That's what that is, right?
Yeah.
What were they? I still didn't get what they were fighting about. Like, what is it?
Someone had written a story about him, and he said that's all propaganda on Twitter. And then that guy said, "What in this story is not true?"
And you can't answer the
Dan
question.
wouldn't answer that question. What in that story was not? He kept talking about another story, about a tweet, about
about
this.
some
He's like,
other
no, that's
dumbass
not
shit.
what my
Answer the
question
fucking
is. My
question.
question is, what in this story is not true? And Dan wouldn't answer that question.
Yeah, so a disproportionate amount of his donors. So he's some carpetbagger that is trying to be set up as. That's how you know he's a construct from the start. He's not from there. He's like trying to do an AOC thing.
I like
My Bongino.
Oh, boy.
and then I like this.
Oh, that's dope.
Dan Bongino, an action figure. All talk, no action, just like the real thing.
Oh, look at him. A single father of
that's dope.
information. What is it? Custody?
Yeah,
He's
he
got
keeps.
custody. He's got to
Yo,
raise the
that's
evidence
fucking
himself.
Funny.
He's going to keep custody of the evidence. That's what he's got to do. All right, and then I have another video here. Here's Cash Patel, just to let you know what liars and
Here's Cash Patel. This is the
pedo
fucking-
coverers these guys are. Here's Cash
Put
Patel.
the cherry on top here.
You know, it's the
Look at
same
this
thing with
crackhead.
Epstein's list. It's like, what the hell are these Republicans doing? Oh,
I saw you.
give out the
I,
list.
I saw you make news this morning about that. I got to get to that.
Yeah.
You say that the FBI has Epstein's list.
Bro, I don't
They're
trust none of
sitting
these
on
people.
it. That
I like
doesn't
Jimmy.
seem.
This dude is a in the closet homosexual. I am like 99% sure of it. This dude, I am like 99.99% sure he's on meth.
Like something you
Meth!
should do. You're protecting
Get
the
it!
world's foremost
That's not
predator.
what I
That
apologize.
seems like an evil
Hit
thing
that
to
subscribe
do.
button, guys.
And now he's doing it along with Dan Bongino.
regardless of who may be embarrassed in the release of that list, why is the FBI protecting the greatest pederast who may be embarrassed in the release of that list? Why is the FBI protecting the greatest pederast, the largest scale pederast in human history?
Simple, because of who's on that list. You don't think that Bill Gates is lobbying Congress night and day to prevent the disclosure of that list? And why is it that the Senate, and good for Senator Blackburn to try to get it out, but then Dick Durbin comes over the top and says, no, we're not going to release the names. I don't care about the list itself, but release the names, right? What the hell are the House Republicans doing? They have the majority.
This motherfucker.
You can't get the list? You're going to accept Dick Durbin's word or whoever that guy is as to who is on that list and who isn't, and that it can and can't be released? Put on your big boy pants and let us know who the pedophiles are.
Put down a mass pipe and let us know who the pedophiles
we need to
are.
adjudicate this matter at the polls. God knows the FBI and DOJ aren't going to do anything.
And wait till I'm the head of the FBI and I don't do anything. And then I have Dan Bongino and he doesn't do anything. And we all don't do anything. And we all lie about Epstein killing himself.
And then we call you names and also try to get the FBI to investigate you for asking us about the thing we said we were going to do.
Yes. Yeah. So they're going to investigate me for pointing out that they didn't do the thing they said they were going to do.
You're a piece of shit. Here, I'll be Dan Bongino. You just say a reasonable thing. You're like, shut up, you idiot. You're too stupid to know anything.
And if you like to hear my Dan Bongino jokes, come see me this weekend in Spokane, Tacoma. I'll be in Levittown, New York, June 26th and 27th, and then Chicago, September 18th to the 20th. Go to jimmydore.com for a link for tickets. Everybody, come see me on tour. I'll be in Spokane, Tacoma, Los Angeles, special video panel show with special celebrities. And then we'll be in Levittown, New York, Rosemont, Illinois, and Chicago. Go to jimmydore.com for a link for tickets.
Get me in there. Come on. I love everybody.